File. In this Saturday, January 5, 2013 file photo, a person inserts a debit card into an ATM in Pittsburgh. AP photo, Gene J. Puskar. File. Washington, Achillam, Maryland. Man pleaded guilty this week to charges connected to scams involving over 100 elderly victims and at least $396,157, prosecutors said. Anija Crichton, 23, pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit mail-and wire fraud, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Maryland said in a release. Prosecutors said he told his elderly victims they had won money and asked that they pay a fee or taxes before receiving their alleged prize. Crichton worked with someone else starting in April 2013 to defraud an elderly man living in Virginia who had Parkinson's disease. According to his plea agreement, Crichton falsely told the victim he had won $2.5 million, the second-place prize of a $10 million draw sponsored by the Better Business Bureau and Publishers Clearinghouse, prosecutors said. Crichton and his co-conspirator contacted their victim hundreds of times over the following months until the victim finally agreed to send them 44 payments totaling about $112,000. Prosecutors said the victim paid by sending cash through mail, by adding money to the scammer's green dot cards, or through Western Union. Overall, Crichton and others worked together to scam over 100 elderly victims out of at least $396,157, according to prosecutors. Crichton also used at least 10 elderly victims' personal information to enroll debit cards in their names without their consent or knowledge. He used different email addresses on the debit card applications and used other addresses to hide his involvement in the scam. If the court accepts the plea agreement, Crichton faces a 57-month prison sentence, or nearly 5 years. He will also need to pay the full amount of the victim's losses, prosecutors said. His sentencing is scheduled for August 30. Like WTOP on Facebook and follow at Top on Twitter to engage in conversation about this article and others. Copyright 2018 WTOP. All rights reserved. This website is not intended for users located within the European Economic Area.